This is Dave of Dave's Trains, and I haven't been on for a while, but I've been pretty busy. A bunch of old kits, building kits I've been building, and it's been years since I've built models and painted models, and it's been kind of a slow process. And like I said, I had a lot of these for many years ago. There's a few parts missing, but I kind of, I guess, kit bashed some kits together and made up what I could. I'm pretty pleased how they turned out. I'm sure that, like with anything else, the more practice you get, the better you get at it. So I have about 3 more buildings to do, and then I will be able to get back to scenicking the train. And it's just a little what I have. The engines, as you already know, I'm a big fan of the L&N. That's where I grew up in Middle Tennessee, and behind our house, L&N used to run behind there all the time, and so it just brings back a lot of memories from my childhood, and that's what I'm going to model. I guess the first thing that I'm going to do today is when I built this out, as you can see right through here, I don't have a whole lot of room, and if I have a wreck or something, these cars and locomotives could easily fall off on the floor, and it's even on eBay, these things are so expensive now that I don't want it to happen. So what I'm going to do is add another piece of framing block across here just to give it a little bit more width, and that's what I'm going to do next. And then I have about, like I said, about 3 more buildings I'm going to build, and just kind of placing things to see where I want them, and we'll go from there. Okay, as you can see, I wanted to put a solid piece of wood down the whole side right there, but unfortunately what I had was so twisted that what me and my son did, we went ahead and just cut small sections to support the foam. And you can see what I did here. Well, I glued that with wood glue, and then I'm going to leave these old Atlas foam nails in place to make sure that it doesn't ever get knocked off or anything. And then I'm going to come back next and finish this. I can use a little bit of spackling compound, and I've got some of that Woodland Scenic's material that's got plaster in it. Put down over that, and then I guess this will be my first area that I scenic. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about putting a road, but I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do here. But this will give me plenty of room in case I do have a derailment. And let's try it out here and see how that goes. And I think my very first video, I was trying one out and had a wreck. So maybe we won't have a wreck here. I do, when I bunch these up, did have a gap here. I'll have to fix that. And yeah, that looks a lot better. It gives me a lot more room to get working. So now that I've got that finished, in future episodes I'll be working on the scenicking in down there and finish the models for the town and the industries. Again, this is Dave's Trains, and I appreciate you watching, and y'all have a Merry Christmas.